Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be designing shifter paddles for my Audi DTM wheel. So first of all, I'm just going to create the bolt pattern, which is a 6mm bolt pattern. I'm just going to create a basic shape around that, where I want the edge to be. I'm just going to add fillets onto that to give it a more appealing look. Next I'm going to move on to making the basic shape. This took me a while to get right just because I was a bit of a perfectionist with the shape, but the shape I got with in the end I was really happy with actually. A bit happy with this shape. I just made it a bit longer and added on the fillets to neaten it up. I don't realise at this stage this is actually quite a small shifter, so I go back in later and scale that upwards to make it a bit larger and easier to shift on. Then also going to add in a plus and a minus symbol on each of the shifters. A bit tricky to get aligned where I wanted it, but once I did it looks quite good. Just putting in these dimensions to make sure everything is symmetrical. I'm just going to trim out the lines in the middle and extrude that through the body. That looks quite good, apart from it's a bit too small, but we'll get on to changing that in a second. Then just add these lines on, and then I delete the top portion to then create the minus shifter, or the downshift shifter. Just going to add in a little radius here. I didn't like that sharp edge. Then going to open the shifter assembly, and then I'll add the new shifters onto that, and then add that onto the model. I'm just going to use the assemble tool. I'm just going to link the bottom edge of the hole, like so, to the slot on the shifter lever. Just like that. You can see already how small the paddle is. Just going to repeat this on the other side, so I'll let this run through, and I will come back when we are adding this to the main assembly. I've just come in and I'm just going to make it a bit larger because I realised how small it was. And this change in size does help, but then it ends up looking a bit stubby and it needs to be a bit taller, which will change later on. Yeah, this isn't the final product, we're going to edit that later on. You can see it just looks a bit too wide, it needs to be taller. So we're just going to drag this upwards to stretch the shifter out. And now we're going to get to a shape that I'm actually quite happy with after I move the plus sign here. Then end up resizing that in a minute after I check the sizing in the main assembly. So here I'm just enlarging the plus sign and I'm going to change the feature that it extrudes. It looks a lot better now. Just refresh that and there you have it, it looks a lot better. Now I'm going to repeat this for the opposite side after I reassemble these bolts. Now I'm just going to make the negative symbol here. I'm just going to add that assembly in after I refresh the paddle on this little sub-assembly here. Now I'm just going to add in the actual shifter sub-assembly itself. And assemble this bolt in, and then there you have it. Just going to add on the carbon fibre appearance to the paddles here to give it a bit more of a realistic look. And then we're done. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one in a week's time. If you did like the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see the upcoming content on my channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Thank you for watching.